Right then, so just a quick update for you with regards to the aquarium, or what I will be turning into the sump for Piney's Pond. Today is the day it arrives. I'm so happy. Finally, it's going to be here. Now, I ordered this on the 16th of June, and it is today, the 25th of June. So, really, really pleased with that. They have done me proud with, maybe they had one in stock, I don't know. But if not, they've obviously put it together nice and quick for me and got it delivered out. Now, I will be a bit later on in the video just going through the company that, you know, I ordered the previous one with that let me down. But that will be a little bit later in the video. At the moment, this is a high, because we're actually getting it delivered today. Now, I don't know if he's going to let me film, you know, where I'm kind of helping him bring it out the van and bring it into situ or not. So if I can, then I will add that footage to this video. And if you don't see that footage, then obviously he didn't want to be filmed. But at the moment, as you can see in the background, I have moved the pond kind of out the way. So it's well away from the wall, kind of all shoved up towards the office desk and over towards the door. So I've got a nice big space like here to be able to walk in from the door and then obviously set it down into position. So as I say, can't wait for that. Really, really pleased. And yeah, hopefully the next time you'll see me is when I'm going to be carrying this aquarium through and putting it down where it belongs. Finally. And breathe. It came through the post a couple of days ago was some more of these nudibranchs. I purchased these from Berger online. I've used this company before, and as you can see on the jar there, I've got 9 of them. So just having a quick look at them in the jar itself, they are a pretty good size, to be fair. The last lot I purchased were quite a bit smaller than these. I've done a video on that before in the past, so you can have a look back at that. But these are a good size, I'm pleased to see. And basically what I've done is, after the acclimation process, I've just popped the jar straight into the tank. As you can see here, found like a bit of a knuckle of a rock, just happened to have a couple of mushrooms on it as well. Pop the jar upside down onto that rock and just let them kind of come out as and when they pleased. Now, the lights were due to go off very shortly, so I left the jar in there completely overnight. By the time I got back in the morning, they were all disappeared. So now, hopefully, we will get some coils of eggs, hopefully we will see, and we will also start to see some reduction in the aptasia. But that's probably not going to happen for about a month or so, so we'll see. But fingers crossed, they will do their job and they will breed like mad and they will clear up the aptasia. So that is obviously the goal. Right, let's pop outside, show you what I'm up to out there. As unfortunately, this can't all be about fish-related stuff. I do have to do the odd occasional thing for the wife. So as you can see, working on this side today. Just going to extend the gravel kind of all the way along and then up into, I don't know, around there somewhere. Just digging out this hole at the moment for that. I think it's like a little 70 litre Laguna kind of water feature container for what will be that there to go on. So we'll have like big cobbles and whatever else around the bottom of it, and then that same gravel will kind of be all the way around everywhere else. Got a slab here that's going to go back as the step into the shed. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm working on today. And as you can see, it's probably the wrong day to do it because it is red hot and I've got both the windows open on the fish house, trying to keep that nice and cool. But there we go. I shall well, report back later when I've done this. All right then, guys, so as you can probably see by the big smile on my face, that we do have the aquarium in the fish house. So thank God for that. So pleased. unfortunately didn't want to be filmed helping me carry it through. That's fair enough. Not everybody wants to be on video on someone's YouTube channel. So that's no problem. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly spin you around in a minute and just show you the aquarium. As I say, I have put it in position. I've kind of put the pond almost back in position, but not quite. But we'll still be able to get to see it. Now, what I'll do is I'll put all the details in the description below. But this aquarium comes from a company called Peak Ponds and Aquariums. As I say, I'll put all their info in the bottom of the description here so that you can go and sort of see and have a look at their website, etc., etc. But let's have a look at it. And there it is. Look at that. 60 inches by 18 inches by 18 inches. And of course, we've got the bracing on there as well. So have a look through from the end. It's quite a lot of obviously reflection and glare and whatever else, as it's just a basic big glass tank. But it is in. So we've got the polystyrene that it sort of sat on. That came with it as well. So that was really good. That's sort of a free kind of thing, I guess, that they do. But yeah, that was supplied. And as you can see, that is under the tank, all 5 feet of it. And it's now kind of ready to, well, start, I guess, the plumbing in the pond, getting the reef mat, which will be at this end. And then the water then will travel all the way through the media. I'm going to put some glass baffles in. I've decided I'm going to get some glass cut and then put the baffles in, probably like 3 down here somewhere for the bubble trap. And then the final chamber will be for the return pump. Oh, and on the return pump, look what we've got. 13,000 litre per hour J-Cod return pump. Now I've got a 10,000 litre per hour in the tank indoors, which I don't like to run at full whack. And I won't be running this at full whack either. But we have got a return pump. We've got, don't forget, round the back there is the power head for the one power head at the moment. I'll probably get a couple of the gyros. We've got the reef mat, got a couple of spare rolls. We've got the light to go up and got a little bit of this media off of Temu. I'm going to sort of see how that goes, but I might buy some different stuff as well. But oh, and of course, well, not of course, because I don't know if you've even seen it, but I've now also got the insulation. All that insulation is what will be going all the way around all the 4 sides, all the way across there and all the way across the back as well. So the whole pond itself, all the way around it, as well as underneath with that 150 mil under there. And then we'll have the whole lot all fully insulated. So there it is. Yes! Can't tell you how pleased I am to see that there. So that's really cool. Very happy with that. And what I'll do is I'll just let you know in a little bit in the video with regards to all the hassle that I had with the previous company and all that sort of stuff. So you will find out exactly where I originally purchased that tank from and then never heard anything and obviously never got the tank either. So that will be coming up. But for now, let's keep it happy because the sump is in. Well, it's an aquarium. I've got to build it and make it into a sump, but it is in and it is here. So can't wait to now get on with, well, the pond. What have I got to do? Next is probably going to be cleaning all the rock that I've got and then laying it all out on the garden, seeing exactly what I've got, and then sort of start building a scape. And sort of, you know, at the same time, I can be doing a bit of plumbing, I can be doing the installation around the pond, and getting the top of the wooden sort of frame painted with that fish safe kind of rubber, whatever it is that will hopefully stop it from rotting if it gets any splashing or salt creep on it. But For now, I'm going to leave it there. Don't know what's going to come up next. You'll have to wait and see. The other little update that I wanted to show you was how I was getting on with the garden itself. So I mentioned previously about obviously can't always be doing fish related stuff. I need to do bits and pieces, you know, to keep the wife happy. You know how it is. And well, I just thought I'd show you what I've been up to, as it's pretty much mostly finished now, apart from one side, which you'll see. So let me flip the camera around and I'll show you what I've been up to. So basically, this is what I've been doing. Just kind of putting in all this gravel to kind of match up with what we've got, which I had down already, was all of this with the sofa and then the gravel sort of coming around here. And then I've made myself a little barbecue area, which is very nice, which we've used a couple of times so far. Did a little water feature there and continuing the gravel up, and it will end there. As you can see, I've run out of gravel. But on this side, obviously, we've now got the table and chairs all set up, which is looking very nice, I must say. And all the way down the side here is now complete around the side of the fish house, all with gravel, all done. Bit of a, what's that, railway sleeper. And then round to the rear decking, as you can see, which has got kind of these things. These have got the sofa cushions in, both of those, and that's all fish related stuff, surprisingly. Still got to put another downpipe on this side of the fish house. Actually, I'm going to put another one down here. So I've already got one all the way over there that runs into the water butt, and then it kind of like goes down and then away. To soak away. But yeah, I'm going to do another one and finished off all this area down there as well. So it's looking a lot better, I think. I'll just take you around the other side just so as you can quickly see what's happened round here. So get ready for a oh my god moment. Look at all this. Bags of soil, grass that I've dug out, turf, and yeah, it's like a little mountain that I've made. So all of that's pretty much got to go up the tip. I've got a couple of bags of this this gravel, which is this one over here, this gravel here. This will kind of be where all this black membrane is. Obviously this needs cutting down and then fitting together so it'll look like the other side. But yeah, got a little bit of that pink gravel left. I've got some grey gravel left that I'll probably chuck behind this little shed here, which has just got some random crap behind, basically. But I think it will look better if I put some grey gravel around there. But otherwise, forgetting about that, that's just, yeah, you never saw that. Let's just ignore that. This is where we are. Pretty pleased with it. Let me know what you think in the comments. All right then, so I said at the beginning of the video that I would go through and let you guys know exactly who it was that I purchased the original tank from eBay UK. Now, the company was called the Glassbox Warehouse. As I say, eBay UK. Ordered it, you know, obviously received notification that they'd received the order, etc., etc., and pretty much didn't hear nothing from pretty much day one. I think after about a week, I did contact them just to ask a little bit more about delivery and finding out, you know, how soon do they kind of contact me with regards to a delivery date. They can't just obviously turn up, especially if no one's going to be here. And they did email me back to say that they would contact about a week out from delivery, and that was literally the last I heard from them. Numerous emails I kept sending and they just did not respond. I eventually did find another email address. They didn't respond to that either, and I found a phone number and no one answered. So literally absolutely nothing whatsoever. Then obviously it came to the day that it was going to be delivered. I had to wait for the eBay protection thing to kick in, and then the very next day, obviously it hadn't arrived. Very next day, contacted eBay. I then had to wait a further 10 days or something for them to contact or try and contact the supplier, and then eventually they came back and they said, yeah, no problem, we will give you a full refund, because they couldn't find any proof of it being delivered. Well, obviously it hadn't been delivered, and that's exactly why they couldn't find any proof. So the Glassbox Warehouse, now I don't believe that they are running anymore, so you probably won't find them anymore on eBay, most likely due to now a lot of negative kind of feedback, I should imagine. However, what I did find, if you go on to the ultimatereef.net, like a forum, then you'll find on there about eBay glass boxes. And there's quite a long sort of thread about people that have had exactly the same problem that I had. Some actually did get their aquariums delivered, but it does look like that they have now started up under a different name, still on eBay. Now, I'm not going to mention that name, just in case it isn't them, but it certainly looks like, looking through this forum, that it most likely is, even like the pictures are the same. So, but I'm going to let you guys, if you're interested, go on to that forum. As I mentioned, www.ultimatereef.net, and then it's under eBay glass boxes. Find a thread, and then there you'll find somebody that's certainly mentioned potentially what they could be running under now, new name. But there we are. So, you know, it's one of those things, I suppose. Some people just have that luck. And that's obviously me. But, you know, I've got the new one down there. So I've got to leave that for like 10 days from the day it was made, just to make sure the silicone and everything all dries, or whatever it's got to do, cures, I guess. And then I can start gradually filling it. So I've got like an idea of what I need to do, quarter, half, and then fill it to the top over so many days. So we're going to get that done anyway. So we'll make sure it's all done right. But I thought you guys should know the name of the company that I originally went through. But as I say, now it looks like that they have potentially restarted under a different name. But as I say, there you go. So just wanted to say thanks very much for watching this video, if you've got this far. and I'll hopefully see you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It certainly does help out the channel, and enables me to go out and buy these sort of bits and pieces to keep, you know, the channel sort of moving forward. So thanks very much again, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.